Hi there. Okay, so I am not sure to what extent either of you are familiar with MindTap. Laura, I saw that you didn't have it in your account, but the other account does have it. So I'm going to go ahead and just walk through the process of how to create a course, kind of what it looks like, etc. Um, this is the MindTap homepage. I'll just say create a course. It pre-populates based upon the start and end date that you put in, so it's customizable beyond actually getting all that content. So I'm just going to say intro Guffey. Students get 2 weeks of free access, like you probably are using maybe with our competitor. So they get into the course with no issue for 2 weeks without having to put an access code in. We also have the option at Cal Poly of doing instant access or inclusive access, wherein we work with the bookstore and the students are able to pay for the access right through their student registration. That way there's no codes or anything like that. They just write in, and that's the best price that they can get. So, at any rate, here is the instructor URL. That's how students would get into your course. Although it also can be integrated into Canvas or Blackboard. I'm sorry. Um, that's something we can get into as we get closer to fall, if that's something you're interested in. But I just want to give you that tour of MindTap. So I've created the course just while I've been talking here, and I'm going to go right in. And you can actually view the ebook through this as well, but I've also sent a couple hard copies to each of you that you'll receive soon. Just takes a minute to load the first time. I'm going to skip my setup because I'm going to show you what essentially the system is going to show you. The student view of MindTap is the same as the instructor view, except that everything you see you can customize. Students don't actually have that ability. So where maybe you would see the weighted score or the score that you would want, they would see different details pertaining to the assignment. Skip all these again. So this is what MindTap looks like. This is our learning path, which I'll show you in just a second. We also have a calendar view wherein students, as you populate activities with start and end dates, they can click into any given week and see those activities available, be able to click into them that way. And then we have this at a glance grade book here. I prefer to not have this in my view because I think that it just kind of detracts from the bigger plane of the content. So if you want to get rid of that, I would go here, course settings, dashboard, and click that off. Because you're always able to see the student grades at the progress app on the right side of the page down here at the bottom. So here we have before you begin, where students can actually walk through a MindTap introduction on how they use it. That's also something that I'm happy to do in class. I can come to your class and walk students through the process. We arrange everything into units and then chapters. Everything, again, that you see on any level is customizable. So if I expand a unit, I have my chapters. The chapters, students will see pretty uniformity as far as what to expect in each chapter. If I expand my chapter here, I first have my workplace video. How is this important or why is this important in the workplace? You'll likely see one of these in each chapter. We have the chapter ebook. Students can actually take notes and highlights in the ebook. And the notes and highlights are housed over here in their study hub where they can create personalized study guides based upon those notes and highlights. Students can also have the ebook read to them. Let me just kind of click in really quick and show you. Students can have the ebook read to them and they can change the or manipulate the voice of the read speaker right here on this side app here. But the ebook is interactive. Students will see ways they can click into different things. They might see videos or diagrams within each one. I'm not seeing those on the pages I've chosen. They can bookmark pages of the ebook also, and those are housed in the study hub and they can print. So again, they'll see that workplace video and then the ebook. Then we have a model documents folder. We have our study tools folder where they'll have the lecture slides, narrated video slides, a practice quiz, flashcards. We have an Apply assignment. Apply is just a homework engine that we use. And then we have a video activity. So again, everything that you see is customizable. And I do that by clicking my edit tab on here. Here I'm able to hide things I don't want to hide. So if there's chapters I don't even cover, I can hide at the chapter level, I can hide at a unit level, or I can hide at the individual level. I can also edit here. So depending on the type of assignment, I can go in here. I can change the description. This is where I'd add my dates available and due. And then depending on the type of activity, the options will vary. Sometimes I can give them multiple chances. Sometimes I can put time limits on them. There's different ways I can change the weight of the grade. Again, depending on the type of assignment. If things are labeled as practice, I can switch them into a graded mode and vice versa. See, this one's practice right here. I can click that off and it'll actually count towards their grade. Um, but again, different content or different assignments will be presented with different customization options. Everything that you see also, we offer our digital solution specialist. I have one that works with my instructors alone, and she helps customize courses for instructors based upon their syllabus and their instruction. So if you were to go into one chapter and really customize it, make exactly how you want, change the weighting on the grades, etc., we have someone that could go through and mirror that for you, excuse me, in the other chapters. So this is how that looks. Again, the edit tab, another thing I want to point out, it looks like a lot of content and a lot of work to go into the edits here for each assignment. But if you actually click on this side here at any level again, we have our batch action. So you're able to do multiple things at the same time. So if you have a whole batch of assignments you want edited the dates, or you want to hide multiple assignments, you can do so very easily on the left side of the page here. So that is our learning path here. And again, there's some really robust content within here. I just wanted to give you the overview of how to get in, and then we can talk through it more as we get closer to the end of spring or whenever you begin to prepare for fall. You can actually add activities within the learning path. I can add my own content. I can add something out of YouTube. I can add extra content. So if I want to put a midterm or a final or just a unit test within those, we have our Cengage Now homework engine here, as well as the Applia homework engine. There are a lot of different options for adding more content to this and customizing it beyond what you see right here. On the right side of the page, we have what we call MindTap apps. So if you do use your own content, that'll be housed here. You can take notes and highlights which flow into Evernote. We have a glossary and RSS feed link. School or career portfolio, students can begin to build that. They have access to it after the class for free once it's concluded, just by signing up via this link right here. The full ebook, so rather than it being parsed out into chapters, we have that full version right here. We have an adaptive test prep where students can go in and begin to quiz themselves on any given chapter they want to, create sample tests, etc., flashcards, and everything is available for your students on a MindTap app, so they can experience everything via their smartphone. Okay, that is going to be it for this quick overview. Again, you can access the ebook right here directly now. We can talk more about different options of integration or pricing for students, or customization as we get a little closer. But I just wanted to give you a little heads up as to how you can get in and to start to review it in the meantime. Okay, have a great day.